Hi everyone, so today I will be going from this to this very quickly in this tutorial. If you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start out with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn, and I'm going to apply some of this to the inner and outer part of the eye area, and this is just going to help, kind of cancel out the discoloration by my eye area since it's a little darker. Yeah, I need to sleep more. So I'm just going to blend it out with a concealer brush, a very small one. Then I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. I'm using my LA Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude. Been using this for a while. It's one of my favorite eyeshadow primers. So I'm going to apply that all over and then go ahead and blend it out once again with my concealer brush. Once you have that blended out nice and even, we're going to start out with our first color, which is this brown shade. It's from my Tawny Tease Duo from Black Opal Cosmetics. I did depot my eyeshadows. I have a video on that, so please check the DIY playlist so you guys can see how to do that. But I'm applying this to my transition area and using a blending brush to do so and blend it out. And then for the lid color, I'm going to be using this green, like this forest green color from this Wet n Wild palette. It is a limited edition palette. I totally forgot the name of it, so please check down below for the name of the palette. Maybe you can find it on eBay. But I'm applying this to the lid using a eyeshadow brush and just patting that on. And then I'm going to be using this Bordeaux color. It's like a Bordeaux brown color, also from Black Opal Cosmetics. This is from the Bordeaux Bliss Duo. Also depotted that eyeshadow. I'm gonna apply this to the crease using a rounded kind of crease brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out and blend the edges out of that green, and also apply this to the outer V area, okay, and darken that up so we can make it look a little more smoky. Now going back in with my blending brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out to make sure everything looks nice and smooth and not harsh. You don't want any harsh lines. And then for the lid, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. glitter primer. I love this stuff, you guys. I just started using it and so in love with it. And for glitter, I'm using this lime crime glitter I got about a year or so ago, and this is probably the first time I've ever used it on my channel, I think. Not sure, but it's a beautiful glitter. It's like a green gold kind of glitter, very pretty. And I'm patting that on using a concealer brush. Now I'm gonna go in with this black eyeshadow from my Black Shock duo from Black Opal as well, and I'm just gonna apply this to the outer V area and bring it into the crease, and then blend that out once again. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then for wing liner, I'm using my NYC liquid liner. This is my favorite liquid liner. I've been using this for years and years and years. It's only like $2.99. Sometimes if you're lucky, you could find it for $1.99. I do love buying certain types of makeup at a bargain discounted price, so this is definitely one of them. Alright, so I'm gonna create my wing liner. You guys know I love my wing liner. I rarely do looks without it, but I love my wing liner. Now priming underneath the lower lashes, I'm just going to use the same Pro Primer Stick in Nude, and then using that same forest green shade from that Wet n Wild palette underneath my lower lashes, and I'll just blend that out, just kind of smoke it out on the lower lashes. Then I'm going to be using this teal color, also from this Wet n Wild palette. I'll put all the names of the palettes down below in the description box. And I'm just going to apply this to the tear duct area just to brighten up the eye. And then I'm using this teal eyeliner pencil from LA Girl. It's a Glide gel liner pencil, so it's like gel liner in a pencil. And I'm applying this in my waterline and also blending it in underneath my lower lashes to give it this really beautiful teal effect. I'm going to go back in with that small brush and just blend that out once again so it looks nice and smooth. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner pencil. This one is from Milani. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this underneath my lashes to make them appear fuller. And then I'm going to add my mascara, which is from Wet n Wild. This is a new mascara. I really like it. I like the brush of it. It makes my bottom lashes look really pretty. If you apply it, let it dry, apply it, let it dry, apply it, and it looks really good. So it's a good concealer, good mascara. Now I'm applying some mascara underneath my lower lashes. This is the same LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn, and I do this in most of my tutorials. It just helps make the look a little cleaner before I finish off the face or the eye look. And then for lashes, I'm using my Dolly Mix lashes from Eyewear Lash Co. Check down below for a link to their site. I love these lashes, you guys. They're mink lashes and they're beautiful. They are beautiful. Now I'm going to be using this kind of cobalt blue, or does that make sense? Cobalt blue or smoky blue eyeliner to apply slightly underneath my outer lower lashes. And then for the brow bone, I'm highlighting it with the lightest shade from the Dusky Glow duo from Black Opal Cosmetics. I love that shade for highlighting the brow bone area. It's just beautiful. Now onto the face, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn to highlight under my eye area. I'm going to be using this, pretty much the same technique I did in my affordable highlight contour video, which I used e.l.f. foundation sticks. So I'm pretty much using the same type of technique. A lot of you guys said it looked like a whole lot of product, but if you think about it, usually I put foundation all over, then concealer on top of that, then another product on top of that. If you do it this way, it's actually less product because I'm not actually putting concealer on top of foundation, and I'm using less foundation. So now using my Bobbi Brown Skin Stick, I'm just going to apply it in the spots of my face where I want my foundation to be at and not the contour. And I already highlighted the parts of my face where I want to bring light to, as you guys could see. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. foundation stick. This is the darkest shade that they have. I'll put the name of it down below in the description box. You guys can find this foundation stick at Target or on the e.l.f. Cosmetics website, okay? So it's not really that hard to find. So I'm just going to finish off the face, adding the foundation next to my nose area because I didn't add any there. And then I'm going to add my contour shade right in between the highlight and the foundation. So this way, everything is kind of pretty much done for me. All I have to do is blend it out. Alright, so this is pretty much how you'll look at the end, like some sort of a warrior with concealer and foundation. I'm going to go ahead and use a foundation brush to pat underneath my under eye, and this will help give it more of a airbrush effect rather than, you know, using the brush to kind of swipe it, which will cause streaking. So I use a patting motion to blend my under eye concealer and anywhere that I want it to look more airbrush rather than streaky, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the video because you guys have seen me do this in the last video, but just if you watch real carefully, it's very easy to follow. Even though it's speeded up, it's very easy to follow. You know, you do not have to be a pro to do this. Just you know, practice a couple of times. If you do it the first time you fail, do it another time, and you'll probably, you know, be better at it the second time around and get more comfortable with it, okay? It might look intimidating, but it's not. Trust me, it isn't. Now using this rounded contouring brush from Real Techniques, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my contour shade into my foundation. Alright, and this will just help chisel out the face and bring the warmth back to my face that the foundation and the concealer takes away usually. Usually lighter shades and foundation take away the warmth of your face. So you have to put it back in there so you can look somewhat realistic. You know, even though makeup is not really the most natural thing, you don't want it to look like, you know, a puzzle that wasn't put together right. So we're just gonna blend everything out real nicely, and I'm also gonna speed this part up for you guys. Alright, now by squeezing the brush, I kind of make it thin so that it could fit by the nose area so I could blend out my nose contour. And as you can see, I'm blending out the nose contour with my foundation. I'm blending it outward towards my under eye highlight so it could blend together so I don't have like a line of like light and dark. You know, it doesn't look uneven. It flows together perfectly. Alright, so I went in with my foundation brush and kind of blended out my highlight part of my nose, and I'm going to go back in with the contouring brush just to blend that out once again. And then I'm going to go in with this brush from Hair Makeup Addiction. It's called a chiseler brush. It is for contouring, but as you guys can see, I'm not using it for contouring. I'm going to use it to blend out whatever foundation is there so it looks nice and even and not like, you know, like a chunk load of foundation just left on my face there. So we're going to blend it all out and make it look nice and even, okay? If you need to go back in and blend stuff back out because it's creasing or whatever, go ahead, do that so you can set it with your powder. I'm gonna go ahead and re-highlight the bridge part of my nose because I felt as though it wasn't bright enough. And I'm also gonna go ahead and highlight my cupid's bow, which I didn't do in the beginning part because I do like the highlighted cupid's bow look. It really stands out and makes your lips look a little fuller, especially for me. My top lip is not the fullest and I really like it to look fuller. You know, it kind of matches the bottom lip. My top lip is almost non-existent to me. So I'm just gonna finish off my foundation and blend out the foundation between my contour area and my jawline, because I did add a contour color to my jawline. And then I'm gonna go back in with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn and kind of highlight underneath my contour because I wanted a stronger contour. I rarely do like a strong defined contour, and that's what I wanted for this video. Some of you might not like this, but it's okay. You do not have to like everything I do. You know, it's not for everyone. The strong contour is not for everyone. But I wanted to try it for this video, and I really like the defined look of it. So as you guys can see, I'm just blending it out with the foundation brush and trying to keep that line there, but yet kind of making it a little soft so it's not too sharp. All right, and then for under eye, I'm always using my Ben Nye neutral set. It is my favorite powder to use to set my under eye concealer or highlighted areas of my face. It is my favorite powder. I rather not use the banana Ben Nye powder because it's way too yellow and I don't like the look of it. I tried to work with that powder, but it's like evil and it's just not for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, all the areas that I want to not look shiny. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that highlighted contour area just to make sure it stays in place. Once you're done setting it, go ahead and blend that out because that powder will not stay there. Just blend that out and blend it out as much as you can. If it looks too sharp, just blend it out to soften up the line just a bit, but still make sure, you know, if you want that defined line, don't blend it too much or else the line will go away. I'm going to go ahead and also set around my mouth area. I wanted more of a matte look around my mouth area. And I'm using whatever product is left on the brush to set the rest of my face. This white powder, this neutral set powder is invisible. It doesn't leave like a white cast or anything. And that's why I love it. I love how it makes my makeup look. It doesn't change the color of my makeup too much, which I really love. Now I'm going to be using this new blush from Milani. Totally forgot the name because I have 3 of them and they almost look alike. So I'll put the name down below in the description. Now for lips, I'm using the Jordana lip liner pencil in Cocoa. This is one of my favorite lip liners to use for nude lips. It just looks really pretty, you guys. You have to try it and see if you like it. All right, so I'm just gonna line my lips and barely fade them out just a bit. My top lip, I did overline a bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my new favorite Milani matte nude lipstick. It is called Naked. It's just a gorgeous color, you guys. It's not too light, not too dark. It's just right, and it looks even better with a lip liner. You can use it without a lip liner, but with a lip liner, it just looks really pretty, especially with this cocoa lip liner. I just love the combination. All right. Aren't they pretty? Now I am not gonna forget to add that liner on top of my lashes because I do sometimes in a tutorial. So I'm just gonna conceal the lash strip and then go underneath my lower lash line and kind of smoke out that green color again. Remember, all the names of the products are down below in the description box. Check down there, and there's also some coupon codes that you guys can use for some products that I used in this tutorial. Alright, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.